Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, we are doing a collaboration review of the Wet n Wild summer collection called Flights of Fancy. But before we get started, make sure to like and subscribe and hit the notification bell so you can know whenever I post a new video. So this video is in collaboration with one of my girlfriends online. Her name is Raven. I will put a link to her video down below as well as her channel. We've known each other for several months. We've actually never met in person. We're internet friends, so hopefully one day we'll get to meet in person. So we decided to do a collaboration review. So we both picked up the Wet n Wild Flights of Fancy summer collection and we both decided to do a review on it. I find it interesting for two people to do a review on the same product because we're both such different people. We have different aesthetics, different makeup tastes, and you just end up with two very different points of view sometimes. I find that interesting, and I find that interesting for you, the viewer, that you get to have really two different opinions. And I don't know, it's just a great way to get a lot of information on a product. So that's enough blabbing. Let's go ahead and dive right into the box. So this is the box here. I don't know if you guys can see. It's this purple box here. I took everything out because there was bubble wrap, which I enjoyed, and popped all of it. It was a lot of fun. So let's go ahead and talk about one of my favorite items in the whole kit. This is their watermelon lip scrub. If you love the smell of watermelon, you will die. This is amazing. Like, you remember that bubblegum you used to get when you were a kid, that like watermelon one? This is exactly what that smells like. It smells like, yeah, it smells like youth, nostalgia, delicious, amazing. It's so like, you can almost like taste it. It smells so good. However, I do personally prefer the e.l.f. lip scrub because it comes in a tube, like it comes in a lipstick format, so it is more convenient. However, just for the scent, I give this a pass. I'm like, you know what, this is worth it. Oh my god, it smells so good. It works well as a lip scrub. The only like annoying thing is that it is in a pot, so you kind of have to like scoop it out, which is a little bit annoying, but it's fine. It smells amazing. I'll give it a pass. So let's go ahead and talk about the liquid liners. It comes in two shades. There is one green and one that's like a yellow gold. I honestly didn't really understand why they picked these two shades to go with the eyeshadow palettes. I don't know, for me, I guess I would have gone with one black and one color one because I feel like a black liner, like, that's just a staple that anyone can use. I honestly had a hard time figuring out when to use these shades in order to like mesh with the eyeshadow. I used both, but I forgot to film the day that I used the yellow liner. I don't love the applicator in both of these. However, once you are able to get the line, like, they don't budge, they don't flake, they don't run. So they are decent products. I just don't love the colors that they came in. The green one actually kind of dries down into like a dark khaki. So it almost looks like it's black or a very dark color, so it kind of worked better for me. So on the US site, these are $2.99. So it's like a really, really affordable price. So if you do want to try it, go ahead. But like, I don't love the applicator. I don't love these shades in particular. But if you just want to try a funky color for $2.99, go ahead. I personally prefer either a gel liner or a felt tip. This is like literally like ink. By the way, I apologize for my nail polish. I don't know what happened, but my hands looked like I was doing construction all weekend. I was not, but I don't know what happened to this nail polish. It just went to hell. Anyway, this is the applicator. It's like almost like plastic, it feels like, and it's like kind of rigid. I don't know. It's not like my favorite applicator, but again, it's $2.99 if you want to buy it individually or if you want to buy the whole kit. Just, you know, there's your grain of salt. So moving on, let's talk about the lip glosses. So you get 4 lip glosses in 4 various shades. My 2 favorite shades are, the one that I'm wearing now is called Pout of Paradise. This is like an orangey shade. At first I was like, what? This looks weird. It's like a pumpkin-y shade, but like, it honestly wears beautifully. The texture of the gloss is not super sticky or super thick. It does, you know, evaporate quite quickly because it is a gloss, so it doesn't like stay on your lips forever, but it does feel comfortable. They are $3.99. And then the other one that I really love is this like dark movie shade called Shut the Puck Up. Okay, girl. So this is like a dark plummy shade. I like these the most because they are the most pigmented. The other two are very light, and I don't know, for me, I just prefer a bolder lip color, so I definitely like these two the most. And then the other 2 shades, you have one like peachy color called Featherless, and more of a pinky shade called Fly Gal. So these are like your nudie glosses. For me, they're okay, they're not exceptional, they're just like so-so. I would definitely wear these with like a lipstick or lip liner underneath. I just found that on their own, especially this pink one, like it looked weird on me. I don't know, I just didn't like how it looked on me. Okay, so let's move on to the setting spray. This is the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Primer Water Spray, and it says Paradise Potion. So I used this as a primer, and then I used it also as a setting spray. I tried it a few times. I really do not like this. It's the product itself isn't bad. It's the like nozzle. I think I talked about this also with like the e.l.f. setting spray. It literally has like all the finesse of a dollar store water bottle, or like if you took a hose from the garden and just like sprayed it in your face. Like there are a lot of good primers at Sephora that you don't have to spend tons of money on. And this obviously is quite affordable because it's Wet n Wild. So let me just check the price. It is $4.99. However, I'm not going to use this. It's not enjoyable. I don't care how good the product is inside. It's very unpleasant to use. So I would rather just go pay $20, $25 at Sephora and get like the Too Faced one or Urban Decay. You know what I mean? So this is a pass for me. Okay, so let's talk about the eyeshadows. So what I have on today is the one called Flock Party. So this is the one with like the berry shade. So these retail individually for $2.99. Like, girl, what? That's so affordable. So overall, these actually are not that bad. I mean, for $2.99, these are actually pretty good. I didn't have to use a setting spray to get the color payout that I wanted to. I was actually quite, and this is like true for all three of the palettes. I was able to just like dip into the palette itself and get the product out. One thing I don't like about like all of these like eyeshadow palettes that are in the kit is that the crease color is a shimmer color. Now, I don't mind a shimmer in my crease. However, the shimmer color is very light. So if you wanted to take this into an evening look, if you wanted to smoke it out using only this palette, you wouldn't be able to, because the crease color is so light that it almost acts as like a transition shade. You can't really deepen it up and go super dark, like with this one in particular, unless you used this shade here that's supposed to be on the lid in the crease and you used everything else like in here, that would work. But if you just follow the instructions, it tells you like use the berry shade on the lid and then use the gold shade in the crease, and like it's fine. That's what I'm wearing today. I just feel like if this had a dark matte shade, it would make it much more versatile. So the next one is called Hasta La Costa Baby. This one, just like straight off the bat, looks super fun. Like, it looks super cute. I did enjoy wearing it, but I had a hard time getting the color to look exactly how it looks in palette and on my eyes. I didn't exactly transfer it perfectly, I guess. Like, on me, the purple kind of just looked like a dark color and then look like purple like this. It isn't a bad palette. Like, for $2.99, like, you can't really complain. Again, I think that this is lacking one dark matte, because if you follow the instructions, it tells you to use the teal color on the lid and then use the purple to smoke it out, and I'm just like using teal and purple together. Like, it can be a look, but I don't know if that's a look I want to do every day. So next up is Stop Ruffling My Feathers. I guess it's like all about like birds and flights of fancy, you know, fancy birds. This palette, actually, I didn't love at first. Like, when you compare like this and this, like this one looks much more fun, but this like gold shade, like rosy gold shade, is actually really nice. And this is like perfect just for like every day. Like, if you want like an office look, something simple, like not too crazy, like this is like definitely a really good palette. All that it's missing is a second matte shade for me. These are all still very wearable. The quality for the price is honestly really astounding. Like, I was really impressed. Okay, so let's move on to the highlighters that are advertised as blushes. So today I am wearing these two here. These are the Wet n Wild Color Icon Baked Blushes. This one is called Dare to Soar, so this is what I'm wearing today as an actual blush. And then this one is called Hummingbird Hype. And the last one is called Don't Flatter Yourself. So these are all called baked blushes, but quite frankly, like, these two are highlighters. Like, this is not a blush. Like, can you imagine like wearing just this on your like apple of your cheek? Like, that would look crazy. I'm wearing this one today as a highlighter and also in the inner corner here. And this one definitely is more of a blush. It's actually like quite pigmented. A lot of product does transfer on your brush when you swipe in, which is fantastic. For me, I would honestly say this is like the only like real blush. You could definitely use this as an eyeshadow if you wanted to, but it is also quite shimmery. Like if you want a matte blush, this is not for you, on my skin tone anyway. Like these are not blushes, these are just highlighters, but they work amazingly as highlighters. Like, and let me just check the price to see how much these are individually. These are $4.99. Like if you want a highlighter and you don't want to spend that much money, just go get these. Like they're amazing. Like it's really cheap and like they work really well. So yeah, overall, like if you want to boost up your makeup collection and you don't want to spend that much money, this is definitely worth it because you end up getting a lot of product. If you wanted to buy these products individually, avoid the setting spray, primer, whatever, like just don't buy it, it's not good. For me personally, I wouldn't get these light colored lip glosses. They just didn't do that much for me. I just don't find them to be that interesting. And I would also avoid these eyeliners. Again, not a huge fan, and I just don't think they're worth it, even though they're like really affordable. If they don't work well, if I don't like them, it really doesn't matter how cheap they are, it's still a waste of money. So, but everything else, like the lip scrub, the blushes slash highlighters, the eyeshadow palettes I will still keep using. Overall, this is a really good collection. You could honestly just like split this with a friend. You could like split the shipping cost or whatever and then just like divide up the products if you wanted to. That would be a great way to like save on some of the shipping and handling to Canada. Oh, and before I forget, when I ordered this package, it came with this little Wet n Wild pin. I don't know if everyone gets one, I'm assuming. I've never ordered from Wet n Wild before, so yeah. This is the little pin. It's like a little hummingbird. Let me show you. Made my chipped nail polish. Yeah, it's cute. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Make sure to go check out Raven's video. I will put the link to her video down below, as well as her channel. Make sure to say hi to her and let her know that I sent you there. Let me know down in the comments what video review you want to see next. Are there any other collections or products you would like me to do a review on? Thank you guys so much for stopping by. It really does mean a lot to me that you watch my videos. Make sure to like and subscribe and hit that notification bell so you can know whenever I post a new video. And I will see you guys on Friday. Bye.